Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So John, the other day I'm playing over at Willow Creek, and sure enough, I shanked one off to the left and hit this window and smashed.
Shattered it.
Shattered the window. Have you ever done that before?
Yeah, for sure. I think every golfer has.
And so of course I had to pay for this thing. But if you live on the golf course, why don't you have like shatterproof windows?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. But everyone there would buy them.
I know, right?
Yeah. So today we were in the Sugar House area, Salt Lake City. So we're here with our all-purpose install crew and with the Amsco product. So what we have, if you look around the neighborhood, we have homes that are 50 years old plus. And in this particular home, she has the old aluminum sash windows. So she's got the single glaze and also the aluminum sash and aluminum frame. So right now in her home, she's conducting the heat and cold as during the year into her home. Her heating bills are higher. Her cooling bills are higher because it's transferring that energy through the frame. So we're putting in a more efficient Amsco vinyl product with the low E glazing. So she'll see a reduction in heat, she'll see a reduction in sound, and a reduction in the cold. And will be quieter and easier for her to operate. So we're glad we can do the job.
Hey Darren, for this property we're going to be heading down to 6114 West Castle Park Drive in West Valley City. And this one's situated right next to West Jordan. Great property, listed for $349,000. As you can see, nice little location.
Yeah.
Yeah, vaulted ceilings, got the nice hardwood floors, big open kitchen that you like. Of course, it's got a really nice master bedroom.
Right.
Nice master. It's got all the stuff you're looking for in that price point.
That is.
Yeah. Fireplace. But one of the things I want to talk about in this particular one is value. Okay, because of course you see that price tag at $349,000, but you know, how does that compare to what else is in the marketplace? And a good way to look at that, if you were to look at this home versus a brand new build job. And so of course if you did a brand new build job, it costs about this much, about $115 a square foot. But in that $115 a square foot, you don't have a lot, you don't have a finished basement, you don't have a finished yard, and you don't have the fence in.
So you're saying that $115 a foot would be only for the construction portion of a new build?
And that's right, and that's only the main floor. And so when you're looking, this is where all they add in. And so every time somebody buys a new home, then they've got to go put in the yard, they got to put in the fence, they got to finish out the basement, and that's where all those costs add up. And this is where this can be a tremendous value, because of course they've already finished out the basement, as you can see. They've got the yard in, they've got the fence, that's all situated. And it's not exactly, I mean, it's not a brand new house, but it's 2001, which is...
Well, it's not an old house by any means.
No, it's not an old house.
Right.
As you can see, it's still really, really clean. You come in and add in your colors, because they really haven't even done that much with colors and stuff. They've done some cool styling and stuff, but it's got RV pad on the side, vaulted ceilings, of course, which are really nice.
Very nice, yep.
Yeah, and so this is where these houses fit in the marketplace, which is really nice, because there are a lot of people looking at new build jobs, and those are nice because I mean, you pick out your colors and your style and design and stuff, but you're really going to pay premium dollar for that, because it just costs a lot to build homes.
That's right, because you're paying dollar for everything on a new build.
That's right,
yeah.
and so This one at $114 a square foot, even though it's $350,000, is a really good value. One of the other things I like about this property, it's got a really, really high internet speed for not much money.
Yeah.
So they've got, you get 50 megabits for only $35 a month, and that doesn't go up. That's really fast.
Yeah, that's fast. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's got a hot tub as well.
Oh. You could browse the internet while you're in the hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. So there's an aerial view. Of course, and another nice thing about it, it's in a finished neighborhood pretty much, and so you've got, I mean, all your neighbors' yards are in, fences and all that kind of stuff. So that, yeah, I mean, at that price, I mean, this is a pretty good value, $349,000, and right next to West Jordan. It's in West Valley City, but yeah, good little property.
They say on camera I'm a little stiff, but I insisted that I be the one to tell you about the world's finest, safest garage door, the Martin door, available at your nearest door, lumber, or hardware company. Tell them Dave Martin sent you. Now what's stiff about that?
Here at Real Estate Essentials, we love to support local business, and we love nothing more than local business that's had international success. And Martin Garage Doors is one of those. So the next time you're looking to buy garage doors, buy local, buy the best, buy Martin Garage Doors.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
It used to be that credit was used primarily to assess risk, and lower credit scores paid higher rates and with less favorable terms. These days, credit is used in a myriad of ways. Consider employment. Some employers consider low scores to mean less discipline and potential future disloyalty. That's why credit education is more important today than ever before.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
So I ran across some clients the other day, and they were asking what the benefit of buying versus renting.
Oh, there's huge benefits right now because interest rates are so good. They're almost at 0% from the federal government. Of course, there's the fees they add in, so you're talking around 4%. But the really cool thing is when you own a properties become more valuable as they appreciate over time, and so you get that appreciation versus renting. You don't get the appreciation. That's appreciated for the actual landlord.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And you also get a tax write-off on the money they pay towards your interest, which is huge. You also become better. Your credit score actually increases because they figure you're part of the society, and if you're a homeowner, you've kind of reached that level, and so your credit score increases, which is really, really good, of course. And the big thing when it comes down to it, let's say you've got a $1,000 house payment and a $1,000 rent payment.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. But what happens over time? Let's say it's hard for you to make a $1,000 house payment today, but down the road, 15 years from now or 20 years down the road, that house payment's going to still be $1,000. My parents, when they never paid their house off early, their house, they live in like a, I don't know, really expensive house. Their house payment was $250. When they first got that house, $250 was everything. They could have kept their other house for like another, I don't know, $30 a month, but they couldn't afford to do it. And so that's how much, but now at the end of their loan, at the end of 30 years, that, I mean, $250 was nothing.
Yeah.
And that's a huge benefit, because if you can lock in, because we always have appreciation and inflation, and you can corner, and this is one of the really cool angles, that you can actually take advantage of inflation.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Well, and what I've seen, you know, just in looking around, is it seems like the rental prices are huge right now.
It's actually cheaper right now to buy a house, plus you get all those other added benefits. You can get a nicer house by owning, and you get all those other cool things. And that's why our market's so hot right now, because the interest rates are so low, and it makes a ton of sense to own a property.
Well, and with my home right now, my husband and I have talked about renting it out and moving something lesser, because we can get such good rental amounts.
That's right.
So have you seen other people doing that?
Absolutely, yeah. Lots of people buying up lots of properties to rent them out. It's a great way. We all know those people that bought up a bunch of rentals and did that as their retirement. So as we continue to look at the Utah County Parade of Homes, I always love this sort of thing, because these houses are absolutely incredible. I've got Scott Bishop here, and he's with an Artisan Construction. And Scott, thanks for taking a minute.
You bet. It's good to be here.
Yeah. So obviously a spectacular home you've built. Now, as you guys built this, was this a spec home, meaning it was just kind of your own design, or were you building this for a buyer?
No, like most of what we do, this home was a pre-sold home where we sat down with a client, a great family, 6 kids, and sat down with the parents and helped them with the design process of the plans, and then worked through the construction process as well.
And great colors and style, very popular right now, which I noticed a lot of people are going to the real white and some wood in there, and it really jumps off. And what kind of style would you guys consider this?
You know, I've heard people call it different things. A classic American farmhouse is one. A lot of the design work inside, you know, has kind of a Scandinavian style to it.
I can see that too.
And you know, where we arrived at this was really just with the homeowner and her personal preferences and pictures and all of those kinds of things, and we just put it all together, and everything just worked out really well.
Yeah, it got a lot of different feels and colors and style, but this is real popular right now, where they're going to the light tones on the walls, you know, and the decorations are really what's popping in the room, right?
Yep, yeah. You create that kind of a blank palette where you can do a lot of different things with design and furniture and those kinds of things, and switch it out over the years, and everything still
works. Which I think is really smart. So tell me about the master bath here, what you guys created.
Master bathroom was, you know, they're really looking for openness. We got a little makeup desk there off to the side, and just really, and throughout the home, just wanted open, clean space, but not echoey. You know, there's a lot of wood in this home, and so we created spaces where rugs would work well, and used a lot of soft features in the home as well to complement that wood floor, and they did the same thing in the master bath.
Yeah, and that's great work, because you want that open feel, but you don't want it to sound like if you clap it just echoes forever.
Yep.
That's a good way to look at it. So in this front entry, obviously, with some wood ballast, right, or banisters.
Yep. They had 2 sets of staircases, one up the front, one up the back. The back one leads up to this room here. Just a great loft, kids area space, and just really comfortable hangout spot.
And so heading in here, kind of looking over the neighborhood, where was this house situated?
So it's southern facing. It's got 2 just great sized decks off of 2 bedrooms in the front. So they really took advantage of indoor-outdoor living space as well in the home.
Yeah, and I love the kind of colors and styles and the unique little things that you did that work on the ceiling. It's wonderful.
It's one of the fun things working with clients and with decorators. We really enjoy it, because if it's all up to us, you know, I necessarily wouldn't have picked all of the things that went into here. we just had a great time, great experience. It was really fun, and we just enjoy seeing how things turn out.
Yeah, it turned out great. So if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you?
artisanconstructionutah.com, and my phone number is 801-234-0468.
And so this is always one of my favorite parts of the show, where we're going to go look at the parade of homes, because they do such an incredible job. And I'm here with Cameron Powell, and he's with Edge Homes. And Cameron, thanks for taking a minute with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, okay, so tell me, this was your parade of homes here for 2015. Tell me a little bit about this particular home.
Yeah, we opened a new neighborhood in East Lehigh called Canyon Hills. And we took advantage of some of the best lots that are in there, with the view over a park, the pool, the tennis, and this home was designed. It's been in the works for a little over a year. We just wanted to showcase, a home that we can do and build this home in this community or many of our other communities.
Okay, yeah, because you guys are building all over the place.
Yeah.
And so this particular subdivision then is on the east side, so it's going to be on the east side of the freeway, and I assume up on the hill there?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, kind of Thanksgiving Point, but up on the hill?
Exactly.
Traverse Mountain, is that what they call it?
Yeah, a little further in. But it's near all the software companies, a lot of growth out there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and a lot will continue to grow out there, right?
This subdivision came out with the rankings of a subdivision that's where one single builder is. This is the #1 selling community in the state of Utah.
Yeah, because Lehigh just a couple months ago came out that it was like the #3 fastest growing city in the United States. Yeah. And so in this particular, this is where all the software development is going in. So this has got to be really, yeah. So this product's really hot right now, right?
It is. Yeah.
And there's some of those views looking out that window here. And so tell me a little bit about this particular home and what you guys, how you furnished it and what your plans were here.
Well, this is our Vanessa floor plan, which is a master down 2-story. So you have a master down, beautiful views right off the back, and then you see there that the bathrooms attach the master with the walk between both his and hers closet. Just we went into a lot into the details, but as we build these parade homes, we want to do it so our buyers can reproduce this same thing in their houses. So we use only the same materials that we offer in our parade of homes, and so this tub and these beautiful cabinets, the tile shower, are things that they can come in to our design center and find the same material and reproduce it in their own house.
That's great, and that's really nice. So, so was this one built then for a specific buyer, or was this one built specifically for the parade?
It was built specifically for the parade and sold within a couple days of it, releasing for sale during the parade.
Oh, I'm sure.
We had somebody that wanted this as a second home and purchased this one. It went very quickly.
I'm sure it did. You guys did a really nice job with the colors. Obviously, you guys a real neutral palette, which is real popular right now, and lots of white. And then really accent those colors, which I really like.
What people love when they come and visit us every year at Edge Homes, to our parade homes, is this is something you can reproduce in a home that's that's not over $1 million. You can take these ideas and take them home, use the same colors, and it works with people with just great ideas of redoing their own houses or reproducing a new house.
Yeah, and you guys did a spectacular job, as you guys always do. So, Cameron, tell me, if somebody wanted to contact you and learn more about Edge, how would they do that?
Best place to start online with edgehomes.com, and then come out and visit one of our 10 models.
Beener Marble and Granite has been locally owned and operated since 1960. Providing all of your granite needs, from high-end luxury all the way down to half-priced granite. Come on in, use our team, and let us transform your home with affordable, luxurious countertops here at Beener Marble and Half-Priced Granite.
Hard and no one likes to do it. It should be an adventure, and we here at Wasatch Moving Company make it one. We are that extra bit of help that everyone needs. Let us take the stress out of moving for you with our excellent and careful staff and our flat rate affordable pricing. Call Wasatch Moving Company today. the official movers of Real Estate Essentials with Jay Deher on ABC.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Jay Deher here. Do you want to sell your home faster and for more money? We do what other realtors do, but get this. Being ABC4 Utah's real estate specialist gives me the opportunity to give your home maximum exposure. List with the Jay Deher team and your home will be featured on its own TV commercial, as well as get a full motion video tour by my professional camera crew, with me personally talking about the selling features of your home linked to the multiple listing service. And with the power of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, it's automatically added to 40,000 websites and put onto the International Relocation Database. If you want to sell your house faster and for more money, then list it with me and see it on TV.
Back of our sugar house home, we have two 6-foot patio doors. So again, this lady went from a very hard to open, hard to operate aluminum door that's inefficient, leaking air like crazy, to a very good Amsco low E patio sliding glass door with a new lock and handle set, installed by the great team at All Purpose.
So Darren, for our featured property this week, I figure we go into Kaysville, and this one is 762 Grain Street. And why I picked this house out, of course, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's got a big, huge yard, and it backs to open space.
Yes.
It's got like a pond back there, which is amazing. But this, at that price range, just a little above $500,000, and a lot of buyers out there looking for this type of home. You know, it's
Yeah.
be considered like a second or third,
Yeah, a move up or an upgrade buyer.
That's
yeah,
right.
Sure.
And of course, and so there's a lot of people that are moving out of their first home, they're going to their second or third home, and this one hits that bill perfectly. Really nice hardwood floors, a really decked out kitchen, and of course fireplace up and down, which is always nice. Right?
Very nice. Yeah, wide open spacing, it looks like.
Yeah, very nice kitchen, lays out well. They went with the different countertops. If you notice, they went with a dark countertop in the center island, and then they did kind of a light, which is real popular.
Very cool.
Yeah, very nice. A little contrast.
I like those staggered cabinets. It's really cool.
Yeah, a nice granite. Yeah, very nice. Headed into the dining area. I don't know if you realize this, but when builders go in to build these homes, they have to look at the size of the house and how many bedrooms are going to be in there, and then they'll work it backwards, and they should put that dining area appropriate. So if you got 6 bedrooms, you have to have at least 6 chairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so a builder, if they're thinking this out right, they're going to be looking at that dining area and say, okay, so many people are going to be living in this house. That means we got to be able to fit a table. It's going to be at least this big in here, and when they do it right, in this case, they did it just perfect. Plenty of room.
Yeah. When you say that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
But when was the last time you walked in the house and said, okay, this house has 7 bedrooms, but the dining room's not big enough?
Too small. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it, but
sure.
Yeah, and you got to look out for those things, because you won't notice when you're looking as a buyer. You won't notice it until you move in there, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is a potential issue. It doesn't fit our family. Because oftentimes people, you move into the house and it doesn't fit well. You know, some houses are laid out really well, some of them are really kind of uncomfortable.
Right.
They did a really good job on this one. I love their basement. They've got a place there for kind of a second kitchen, kind of a wet bar area, which is nice.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for the kids to play underneath the stairs. This has been real popular the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think the Parade of Homes make those kind of style, those kind of things really popular.
Yeah, I do too. Those little features that you see in the houses. Yeah.
It doesn't cost much money to do, but it's
right.
great, right? They did a really good job on their colors, kind of the muted, nothing super, you know, really jumping off, or anything, but just real nice.
You got to love the drum set there, right?
Yeah, I did look at that drum set. So into their garage, take a look at the space in this garage. It's absolutely massive.
Yeah, this thing's huge.
Yeah. A lot of things about this house, they had look at that backyard. I just planted a garden the other day. Take a look at that garden. They did this. They've got a real garden. My garden's not near this, not near this cool. But the nice thing about this one, it's got a lot of acreage along with this house, but then it backs to open space, and so that's going to be there forever. Nice corner lot, and they've done a really good job growing these trees. They're absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful landscaping.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of bang for the buck in this house.
Yeah. Yeah, at that $523,000 mark, I thought that was a really, really beautiful home.
So I found out about those windows. Of course, I broke the one, and so as I'm looking into it, turns out they make shatterproof windows.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what it needs, right? So now these people on the golf course don't have to worry about people like me breaking their windows.
Right. That's great.